Welcome to YouTube, and today we are taking a closer look at one of the most dramatic, striking, and unforgettable supercars to emerge from Sant'Agata Bolognese, the all-new 2026 Lamborghini Temerario, shown here in a pristine and dazzling white finish. Lamborghini has always been synonymous with outrageous design and bold statements, and the Temerario pushes that identity into a new era. With this white color, the car's lines, edges, and aerodynamic sculpture become even more pronounced, reflecting light in ways that emphasize both its aggression and its elegance. This is a car that doesn't simply drive down the road, it dominates the scene, turning every street into its own personal stage. Looking at the front of the Temerario, you are immediately struck by its low, wide stance, which screams performance. The sharp nose seems like it was carved by wind itself, and the sculpted hood features deep, angular creases that give it a muscular presence. The signature Lamborghini Y-shaped daytime running lights pierce through with razor-sharp intensity, framed within aggressive headlamp housings that look almost predatory. The front bumper is dominated by massive air intakes, chiseled with geometric precision to feed air into the radiators, while also managing airflow for maximum downforce. The white paint here highlights the contrast of the black aerodynamic elements, creating a visual balance that feels futuristic and menacing at the same time. It's a face that looks ready to attack the road, yet it carries a certain purity in this white finish, making every curve and vent stand out with clarity. Shifting around to the side profile, the Temerario reveals its dramatic proportions. The car sits impossibly low to the ground, with a sleek roofline that slopes back in a continuous motion toward the rear. The side windows taper sharply, almost like a fighter jet canopy, reinforcing Lamborghini's design philosophy of merging aerospace aggression with road-going art. The doors carry the brand's iconic scissor-style opening mechanism, and in white, their edges reflect sunlight like blades of steel, enhancing the car's futuristic identity. Bold character lines run along the side panels, sculpting the airflow while also emphasizing the muscular haunches that sit above the rear wheels. These swollen arches give the Temerario its sense of raw power, like a beast crouching, ready to pounce. The side skirts are more than just aesthetic. They are aerodynamically engineered to channel air efficiently, keeping the car glued to the road at high speeds. The contrast between the glossy white body and the darker carbon fiber elements on the lower sections makes the whole car feel even more athletic. Enormous wheels with intricate turbine-inspired designs fill the arches to perfection, and behind them sit colossal carbon ceramic brakes with bright calipers that peek through, reminding you that this is not just a showpiece, it's a performance weapon. As you continue toward the rear, the drama intensifies. The rear end of the Temerario is pure Lamborghini theater, designed to shock and awe. The taillights are razor thin, forming a sharp, angular graphic that stretches across the rear with Lamborghini's signature Y motif integrated within them. When illuminated, they create a futuristic light signature that is instantly recognizable, even in the dark. Below the lights, massive air outlets dominate the design, venting hot air from the engine bay and giving the rear a purposeful, aggressive look. The rear bumper is carved with aerodynamic fins and channels, each one sculpted to manage airflow and reduce drag. Of course, the centerpiece of the rear is the colossal diffuser and the exhaust system. Lamborghini has placed the exhaust outlets high and central, almost like jet thrusters, amplifying the car's aerospace-inspired design language. The diffuser beneath them is exaggerated, extending rearward with fins that make it clear this car was designed with the racetrack in mind. In the white finish, the contrast of black carbon fiber elements at the rear creates an aggressive dual-tone appearance, while the white bodywork above looks sleek, clean, and almost artistic. It's the perfect balance of elegance and ferocity. The roofline flows seamlessly into an integrated rear wing that appears almost like an extension of the body itself. Rather than being a simple bolt-on spoiler, this wing is sculpted as part of the car's silhouette, with active aerodynamic capability that changes its angle depending on speed and driving mode. In motion, this creates a theatrical display of engineering and design, with the wing adjusting like a living creature adapting to its environment. Walking around the car, you realize that every inch of the Temerario has been engineered to grab attention. Even in a color as pure and refined as white, the aggression of the lines, the depth of the intakes, and the sharpness of the edges refuse to let the car blend into the background. In fact, the white finish makes the design stand out even more. The shadows cast across the bodywork accentuate its muscular form, while the highlights shimmer along the razor edges like light on a diamond. Even details like the side mirrors are sculpted with intention, designed not just to reduce drag, but to complement the car's dramatic stance. The windshield is steeply raked, flowing smoothly into the roof and reinforcing that low aerodynamic profile. Every vent, every crease, every proportion serves a dual purpose, both aesthetic drama and aerodynamic performance. This is Lamborghini design at its peak, unapologetically wild, yet perfectly functional. The Temerario in white is something special because it blends Lamborghini's usual theatrical aggression with a sense of refined purity. Black or brighter colors might scream louder, but white whispers with authority, demanding you look closer at the design itself. It showcases the boldness of the lines, the artistry of the aerodynamics, and the confidence of a car that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. Whether parked under sunlight or prowling through the night, the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario in white is a supercar that redefines presence. It's not just a machine, it's a rolling sculpture of speed, beauty, and power. This exterior is a statement of what Lamborghini stands for: fearless design, performance without compromise, and a visual identity that no other brand can replicate. The Temerario, especially in this white finish, is a symbol of the future of supercars: clean, bold, and unmistakably Lamborghini.